CDJ-850 completes the Pioneer lineup of Rekordbox compatible decks. Pioneer now have a digital media player for every price point and a model that supports every DJ on the journey to being a professional. Along with the CDJ-900 and CDJ-2000, the new 850 comes in as the most affordable deck to feature Pioneer's club standard layout. They all feature the same jog wheel technology, and just like the CDJ-800 Mark II, you can practice on a professional system without sacrificing the most important features and build quality. The new 850 shares so many of the advanced features from the range, making it a massive step up from the previous 800. The whole top section has the same expanded layout as the 900 and 2000, and we've added a USB port on top, so you no longer need to burn audio CDs or MP3 CDs. It also plays all the same music files and works with Rekordbox, so your music collection is compatible on all the new CDJs in the range. The 850 also works as a controller for DJ software with MIDI, HID and a professional sound card built in. There's a much bigger display than the 800, with the added high-resolution waveform view so you can see the energy of the music. 3 lines of text are available against just 1 on the 800, and along with playlists, searching and page jumping, it's much quicker to find your digital music. It also features the quick access tag list button on the top, so you can spontaneously add tracks to the live playlist as you dig them out, saving you lots of time during your set. And just like the CDJ-350, you can edit these playlists right on the deck. We've also added 6 and 16% pitch ranges with even finer steps of 0.02 instead of 0.05, so your mixing will be even tighter. The loop section has been upgraded with added loop in adjust, along with a 1/16th beat for the auto loop. And with the USB key and Rekordbox capability, you can save 10 cue and loop points to an unlimited number of tracks and record them on the 850, 900 and 2000. And don't forget about all the Rekordbox pre-prepared quantized loops and cues you can set up way in advance. So it's clear the CDJ-850 offers incredible value for money compared with the CDJ-800 Mark II, but the new 850 is part of a much bigger picture. Rekordbox is the cornerstone product for our new range of CDJs, and it plays a major role in making your life easier as a DJ. The major advantage is that all your work organising your music collection will be available on every new CDJ in the series. You can customise your browsing experience so you can only view the most important categories to you, like playlist, BPM, key, album and colour. Before we show you all the differences in the range, it's important to think about what they all have in common. Each CDJ in the range features a 100mm pitch slider with 6, 10 and 16% pitch control for all formats. All the play, cue and search buttons are nicely in the same place and react in exactly the same way across the range. There's master tempo available to keep the key constant regardless of the pitch, and it's the same quality throughout. Each deck plays CD, USB and works as a controller for DJ software. They all play MP3, AAC, along with studio quality 24-bit WAVs and AIFFs, which you won't find on any of our competitors' players. All this consistency means you will always feel at home on every CDJ. So now let's take a look at what you get as you move up the range. The CDJ-350 is the most affordable Rekordbox compatible CDJ. It's the perfect, compact, mobile party setup and your first step to being a professional DJ. It features high-quality Pioneer jog technology with great scratch sound. The looping section has unique features like loop divide, hot loop, and an automatic 4-beat loop with out-point adjust. There's 2 lines of text to browse your collection, and it shows both artist and song title for the playing track. Scroll down and you can see album and eventually the Rekordbox beat grid, which helps you learn how to match up the beats and bars in a mix. Getting 2 tracks in time is also made easier with the BPM lock, so you can dial in a global BPM and lock each new track to the right speed. It's also possible to create and edit playlists right from the CDJ-350 interface. Moving up to the CDJ-850 is the first step to get you familiar with the professional club products like the CDJ-900 and CDJ-2000. You've got the much bigger platter, and the whole player takes on a much more professional feel. The CDJ-850 adds the memory function here. You can save and recall loops and cues, the USB key and Rekordbox database. There's the added deck start-stop speed control here, and you can reverse the track here. These 4 auto loop buttons work with Rekordbox BPM data as you simply tap in different size loops with each button. A step up from the 350, you can also adjust the start point of your manual loops with the jog wheel. The display is much bigger, and instead of 2 lines of text, you've got 3 plus a bigger rotary selector. Load up a track and you can see the title, artist, and now the added waveform. Scroll down and you get more info with album, BPM, and comments. The CDJ-850 also introduces the history function, which saves a list of all the tracks you played at your last set, which you can import back into Rekordbox. Moving up to the 900 adds some serious technology that makes DJing even easier. The screen is now tilted towards you with a dedicated browse portion at the top that adds another line of text to browse with. The PC button on the browser is now Link, so you can share one music library or connect directly with 2 laptops and access your Rekordbox collection without exporting to USB. Play a track and the 4 lines show title, artist, album and waveform. Scroll down to get even more info like time, BPM, genre, rating and color. A more powerful DSP makes it possible to use the wide 100% pitch range for all music formats, not just CDs. The auto loop section adds another set of beat increments with funky offbeats, and it's the first deck to feature quantize for perfect loops and cues. Last but not least is a new performance feature called Slip Mode, which keeps the original music playing as you perform with the music buffer memory. This makes it possible to scratch, auto loop and reverse a track even when you're in the mix without worrying about losing your timing. Around the back you'll find the link connection, so you can connect up to 4 CDJs together along with the CDJ-850. There's a digital output for lossless audio connections, and the analog output features the audiophile Wolfson DAC for serious club sound. The 900 and 2000 HID specification is upgraded so that DJ software can display artwork, track information and browsing right on the screen. The sound card is also upgraded from 16 to 24-bit for the best sound quality. Moving up to the CDJ-2000 is a very significant upgrade that adds a beautiful colour screen. The 2000 plays data DVDs and the professional SD card format for high-speed data transmission. You can scan through music with the touch strip and locate breaks and drops with perfect hand-eye coordination using the massive waveform display. The jog wheel tension is adjustable and it features lush white LEDs. The auto loop section is replaced with the hot cue and hot loop buttons, so you can program custom trigger points. We've also added the 4B auto loop loop cutter button, which halves the loop with every tap. Finally, you've got a big chunky switch for the reverse and a dedicated knob for both the start and stop speed control. So there you have it. These are the headline features that set the CDJs apart, so you can see which one is right for you. And remember, you don't even need to own a pair of the CDJs to prepare your music and mixing experience. If you download Rekordbox for free from pioneerdj.com, you can turn your laptop into a professional digital record box.